What? You might have noticed something different about me today. I mean, I don't know what it could possibly be. I mean, what is it? David, why are you wearing sunglasses indoors and at night time? Because I'm insane. We all know that by now, don't we? If you're a long-term subscriber of this channel, you know that I'm mental. I do a skit where I talk about apple juice. Now, those of you that have found me through the Portsmouth career mode, this is something I also do on my channel. I do previews to Nottingham Forest games, because if you couldn't somehow tell from my room and quite a lot of my video history on my channel, I am indeed a Nottingham Forest fan. Unfortunately, that can kind of be a negative at times. And apologies as well if the lighting in this room is a little bit crap this time, because it is a little bit weird, my room, when it comes to lighting. It's either really, really good or really quite crap. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video either way. Let's get into it. Millwall, a tough game. We drew our last game against Middlesbrough, which I'm kind of annoyed about, to be honest, because that's a game, yet again, that we need to be winning if we want to get promoted to the Premier League. Yes, Borough were a Premier League team a few years ago, but since then they've gone from being 2 seasons being a promotion candidate to maybe even being relegated. And a team that hadn't won since the start of the year. Literally. New Year's Day. Ryan Yates actually got a goal, and Lewis Graben allegedly was offside, but it wasn't, in my opinion, but I'm going to be biased. And yet again, we've dropped more points against Middlesbrough and another team towards the bottom end of the table. Yet we can beat Leeds, we can beat Brentford, we can beat Fulham. I may even be going to the Fulham game coming up on Good Friday, so I'm really looking forward to that. Might be a vlog, don't know, we'll see. But as for Millwall, the first game ended 2-2. That was back when they were kind of mid-table, but since then, they've really kind of pushed on to become maybe a promotion candidate. But their recent form is really quite poor. They drew Bristol City, who are, of course, kind of slipping up a little bit, but they're also well and truly in the mix of things of promotion. Drew Birmingham, 0-0 at home, which is quite poor again. And lost to Wigan. Wigan are just one of them teams that are crap, but yet they beat the top sides. Like, they're beating Millwall, who are decent. They beat Leeds and West Brom away. Like, explain. This league makes no sense. Forest losing to Charlton at home, when literally 4 days before that game, we beat Leeds United at home. Explain. I have no words left. I don't understand. They also did beat Preston away, which is great, and drew with Fulham, but then it did kind of fall off a cliff, which is a bit of, you know, kind of unfortunate for them. But it is always a tough game, Millwall. They're one of them teams, you never really know what's going to happen. You know, they sometimes play really well, and they're sometimes quite crap. And a lot of people thought they would be in a relegation battle, but then some people might have thought, yeah, they could actually do quite well. Because like last season, actually the first season back from League One, I think they nearly got the playoffs. Last season, they were nearly relegated. This season, you know, they're in the promotion race in 10th, by the way, and we are currently 4th. A win against Middlesbrough wouldn't have put us any higher, but it is still points dropped. We wanted to win that game, and yet again, we didn't. 10 games left. It's something that Sarri Blamucci is going on about a lot. We have to take it game by game, and yes, mate, you do need to do that. We can't think about the big games and just basically avoid the small ones. And one thing I have to get into Sarri's head, like all Forest fans want him to do. Please start Carvalho in this game, because he came off the pitch. I didn't see it, of course, because I'm poor. I don't have Sky or BT. Apparently, he made the game completely different. He offered a lot more creativity and just flair and just everything about him. Just everything about our game improved. And John Bostock apparently actually played really well as well when he's been, you know, nowhere near the team for ages. Even in the cup game against Chelsea, I don't think he was even in that team. So it is quite mad, the situation with John Bostock, but I think he deserves to at least be on the bench. Of course, Thiago Silva, Sambasso are both out. We know that Sambasso is so crucial to us, but, you know, his feet are clearly made of ice and glass. You know, he is very, very easily injury prone. But my prediction for this game, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Forest win, or I think it may be a draw, but we want to get a win in this game. And Fulham, not Fulham, that's coming up, but not just yet. And Millwall are a good team, and we can't underestimate them at all. We know full well that Millwall can cause upsets. Not upsets, you know, they can pull off results like this, which is kind of saying it is an upset in the same way, but yeah. But the point is, it isn't going to be an easy game. I mean, having said that, I'm probably going to go and beat them 3-0 now, which I highly doubt, but it's just me trying to be funny. But yeah, that is essentially it for this game, because I haven't really got any news on transfers or anything like that, so I can't even go into detail about that. I basically summed up our game against Borough and Millwall. So, yeah, interesting. It's going to be very tough last 10 games of the season. And, yeah, do I think we can get promoted? Yes. But I also think no. Because when we beat Leeds, I think, yeah, more than capable. But then when we go and lose to a team like Charlton Athletic, the game that I went to, just going to drop that in there again, it makes you think, no way. Absolutely no way. But then again, Gaetang Bong played in that game. But anyway, that is it for this preview. Maybe a little bit shorter than normal because I've not really covered quite as much. But still, if you enjoyed, please do like and subscribe to Ads Gaming. Another, I nearly said Forest Crimmer coming out then. The Portsmouth video coming out tomorrow and on Sunday as well. I have actually got work now in my life, unfortunately. So I am having to kind of prioritise YouTube right now, which I don't particularly like doing. But I'm going to work really hard on my channel still. It is going to take up my evenings a lot more, so a lot of my videos are going to be in a lit up room, not with natural light. I have a light on anyway, but still random videos where I look back at the Premier League transfers, which hasn't done that well. So a little plug there, go and watch it if you've not seen it already. I probably won't be able to do quite as many as them as I used to, and I didn't do them often anyway, but that's my point. They won't be quite as frequent. But yeah, that is it for the end of the preview. The next preview I'll be doing is for our game against someone. Sheffield Wednesday. Let's go and get some redemption on that. I mean, I got bloody good views on that video. That's the only positive about that game. Other than that, it was not a very good experience at all. But anyway, like and subscribe to Ads Gaming, and I'll see you very soon. Up the Reds.